So I saw your comment, and my first thought was, I am no economist, but I am seeing some crazy information and data points that I think I should share to help talk about the fact that if you think of the economy and the job market as a pendulum swinging back and forth, right now what is happening is it's been swinging for a while, but the full force of it is starting to come into play. And it's going to be hard for a little bit. Not forever, because guess what? Pendulums swing. They don't stop. But it's going to be hard because of, one, like you pointed out, the inflation is crazy. Grocery bills, all bills through the roof. But also, we are seeing a ton of restructuring, a ton of big companies doing layoffs. And what's happening is, as companies restructure, they're resetting the salary rates. And they aren't as high as they were before. We are not seeing big jumps in salaries, and people are struggling. It's making it really, really hard. But I want to add on more to that. Came out of the pandemic and most everybody was working remote, but now companies want you to go back into the office. Well, tons of people quitting their jobs because they want to stay remote, not understanding that there are just not that many remote jobs to be had. We hear all the time that there are a ton of open jobs, but those jobs are the jobs nobody wants. Those are the jobs that are hourly. For a lot of people, it would mean it was underemployment, right? They weren't working at their level. They're like hospitality, retail, that sort of thing. And people don't want them. So they're there. I mean, just look at some of these places and what they're paying per hour, right? Because they can't get workers. Meanwhile, there's a lot of people at home wanting these remote jobs, all competing for them and not getting them. And let me tell you something. There are some companies that are saying, hey, we're staying fully remote. But those folks now are sitting in a position where what? There's so many people that want to work remote. They get to offer lower salaries because they know there's plenty of people who will take them, that will be grateful, okay? And even worse, in time, there are going to be companies that realize that if the remote workers are willing to take less in the US, can you imagine what the remote workers in a foreign country will take? So it's going to come down even more because all these businesses are operating to what? Make a profit. They certainly don't want to lose money, and a lot of them have been losing money. So they're now making the necessary changes to be profitable or even more profitable. You're right. I mean, in America in particular, all these companies are working towards massive profits. And so we have to look at all of this. It's frustrating, it's hard, but there's so many moving parts right now that just make me feel like right now at the time I'm recording this, that pendulum's swinging into a darker place, a deeper place. But it doesn't stay there. And it doesn't mean that has to be your situation. I think that's why I'm on this app, why I'm talking about this with people, because I've been a career coach through a couple of recessions now, and I've watched people get new jobs, get raises, get promotions. It's not an all or nothing. There are going to be lots of people that thrive through this entire thing who have the best phase of their careers in their lives through this right now. But those are the ones that choose to say, I'm going to learn new things. I'm going to adopt to the market. I'm going to change my strategy and do what's necessary. And so that's why I'm here, trying to give you that information, trying to set expectations and having the hard conversations around things like this, because it is frustrating. And it's very easy to be like, it's not fair, but that's not going to get us anywhere. We've got to get the knowledge and the advice and the coaching to get the results we want, because there are plenty of things that you can do to make that happen. And that's what I can focus on. Like I said at the beginning of this, I am no economist, but I am a job search career coach who has done this for 20 years through recessions and knows how to get results. So I'm going to keep doing that for you. I appreciate the questions and the comments that you all keep bringing to this app. Thank you so much. And remember, you can do this. Good luck. Go get them.